In today's video, we're going to be looking at how to unleash your potential in Adobe Fresco by using these 8 tips and tricks which I've come up with that I think can really help you go further with this fantastic app. Whether you're a beginner or advanced artist, it really doesn't matter because these tips and tricks are for everyone. So without further ado, let's jump in and look at the first tip today, which is the user interface is really simple, basic, and easy to understand in Adobe Fresco, which is one of its benefits. And the first thing you should do when you do open up this app is just take some time to familiarize yourself with that layout. Get to know the different tools, the different options, what each little drop down does. We can just tap on them. We can see what happens when we do that. Spending 5, 10, maybe even 15 minutes clicking around, see what happens is going to be so beneficial to you in the long run when it comes to using this app. Once you understand where everything is laid out, you can really start to dive into the functionality of each of them. And as you continue to draw or create or whatever you're going to do, knowing where everything is going to be one of the best tips to going further in Fresco. Moving right along to tip number 2 today, and that is using live brushes. These unique brushes simulate real-life painting and drawing techniques that in the end give your artwork a natural or organic feeling. You can experiment with different effects and different strokes to create some truly stunning artwork. Get out there, give these a go. I promise you, once you start to experiment with them, you're probably going to love them just as much as I do. Layers in Adobe Fresco allow you to create and work on different elements of your design one by one. This is going to make it easier for corrections later on, or even just highlighting certain pieces and be able to give them attention to detail as you move throughout your piece. When it comes to digital art, one of the first things I tell anyone looking to get involved with it or anyone who's looking to get better at it is utilizing layers. This really is a big game changer and something that Adobe Fresco does extremely well. Now, Fresco doesn't have a huge amount of options for this, but you can change the theme color. You can also move some of the sections around here and pull them out as you go, use them, have them more readily available. So it is a nice option, and it does allow you to customize things to your liking just a little bit, but I do encourage you to have a look at this because any customization you can do can really create a workspace that's yours and make you want to come back to this app again and again. Now, this is something where Fresco really does stand out from a lot of the other digital apps out there on the market. The selection tools we have available are really fantastic and offer us some nice options when it comes to selecting certain pieces or certain parts of our artwork. Use these tools to refine sections and really go further with your artwork and make small adjustments to very specific pieces of your art. Combine this with working on layers and you really have a powerful workflow that can take your art to the next level. Tip number 6 today is one of the most important tips I'm going to give anyone when we're talking about Fresco or any other digital drawing app, and that is exploring and becoming familiar with your brushes. Fresco does offer an extensive collection of brushes, so don't be afraid to try out all of them, really figure out what works for you, depending on what style you're working with, whether you're sketching or whether you're finalizing a piece. The only way to know what Fresco really offers is to drop down these panels and tap through these different areas here or different menu options and see what they offer. Now, keep in mind, some of these, when they do have stars on them, are going to be part of the Adobe plan. You will have to pay for those. The first plan starts at about $15.50 per year. That gives you access to the iPad and the iPhone version of these apps, as well as everything which is locked, but it is definitely not a necessity. There are still a ton of brushes that are offered here, which you don't have to pay for, which can get you up and running when it comes to digital art. So explore your brushes, get to know them, and you'll be creating some amazing art in no time. Giving your artwork perfect symmetry can be really, really hard, but it definitely doesn't have to be when it comes to the symmetry tool. This feature allows you to create symmetrical designs effortlessly, which can save you time and also give you an extremely high level of precision when it does come to drawing symmetrical objects or creations of your desire. It's great to know that you might need an A4 size canvas, but when we go in to create these canvases, what can we do when it comes to the pixels we're using? Do we actually need it in pixels? Would it be better in inches or centimeters or millimeters? What about the pixels per inch? If we drop down print size here, can we up the PPI or pixels per inch to make sure that there are more pixels in each inch of that artwork so when it does go to print, it's going to be much higher quality? So exploring the canvas options, not just picking one straight off the bat when we open up the app, going to custom size, and really making sure that if we do want to print or do something further with our art in the future, we're setting up a canvas in the best way possible before we start. And there we have it. These tips and tricks will take your artwork to the next level in Adobe Fresco. Utilize some of these, and I promise you'll be creating in this great app in no time flat. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit subscribe down below if you want to see me bring you more digital art content each and every week. And until the next video, I'll catch you then.